Okay, welcome back. We're looking at collecting variables, collecting like terms. We have done that in today's lesson. So all of this should hopefully just be a reminder if you get stuck. Okay, so first one, we've got X there and we've got X there. Now if we have a letter on its own with no number, we class that as 1. Okay, class that as 1. So if we've got X plus X, we've got 1X plus 1X. How many X's do we have? We have 2X. Okay, so we've simplified it, but instead of having two separate x's, we've just put them together. Okay, just as this, 7y plus 3y, if you think 7 plus 3 is 10, the only difference is the y's. So 7y plus 3y is 10y. Okay, now we're gonna shake it up a bit, make it a little bit more challenging. Okay, so we've got 15x plus 3y plus 10x. So what we're gonna do first, okay, we're gonna deal with our x's. So in fact, no, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to box it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to box off each term. Now look closely at what I'm doing. I put a box around this plus 3y. This plus is with this 3. This plus here is with the 10. Okay, you need to get that right. The boxing off is the most important bit in this. So what we've got is we've got 15x. Okay, so we've dealt with that. Have we got any other x's? Yes, we do. We've got a plus 10x there. Okay, and I'm going to cross that off as well to say that I've used it so I don't get mixed up. So 15x plus 10x equals 25x. What we've got here then, just change the colour, is we've got 3y on its own. Okay, there's nothing we can do with that 3y because it's the only y value there. So what we've got when we simplify that is 25x plus 3y. Okay, simplify your x's, simplify your y's, and you have to treat them separate. There's nothing more you can do with that. If you had 25 cows and 3 sheep, for example, okay, you couldn't put them together because cows are different from sheep. Just the same as this, x's are different to y, so you can't simplify that any further. Okay, let's have a look at the next one then. Okay, so we've got 9a minus 2b plus 6b. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to box these off. As I said, be careful. This sign here goes with the second term. So I'm going to box these off. Okay, we've got 9a and we have nothing else to go with it. So we're going to have 9a in our answer. Okay, we've got minus 2b there. Oh, I forgot to cross it off. Let's remember to cross it off. We've got minus 2b plus 6b. Now think back to adding negative numbers. Okay, we're going to add, so we're going to start at minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've got 9a plus 4b. Okay, can we simplify those? No, we can't. Why? Because we've got an A there and a B there. A's and B's are different. We can't add them together. Look at question 5 then. Okay, question 5 is slightly different. Why is it slightly different? Because you've got a power. Okay, do we still add them together in the same way? Yes, we do. Okay, you've got 2x squared plus 6x squared. I think 2 plus 6 is 8. Okay, and then we've got x squared and x squared, which is the same for both. So we can simplify these two so that we've only got one value that's got an x squared after it. Okay, last one's a bit more challenging. So when you get things like this, what we're going to do, we're going to box them off. Okay, so what we've got here, I have tried to trick you here. We've got 9x, cross it off. Have we got any other x's? The only other x we can have is this one here. Why is it the only other x we can have? Because that's an x and that's an x. These two are x squareds. Okay, so we've got 9x minus 7x, and we've got 3x squared. Okay, cross that off and cross that off because we've used it anyway. Minus 2x squared. The minus comes from just in there, it's got a minus sign there. Okay, so 9x minus 7x is 2x. If you're not sure, 9 minus 7 is 2. Okay, 3x squared minus 2x squared. Well, I'm just going to write it as x squared. As I said to you, if you have over here, if you have a letter on its own, it means one of that letter. Okay, we've got one of the letter there, therefore there's one in the middle. Okay, so our final answer would be x squared plus 2x. Can we simplify that? No, we can't, because that's an x squared and that's an x. They're different. Okay, x squared is not the same as x. Okay, I'm going to give you some questions as well to go along with this. Okay, so if you get stuck, let me know. Otherwise,